might as well pay attention to these potatoes. Woohoo. Yeah. Hold on one second. Everybody at my job is kind of fighting a cold, and I am too. So I'm drinking lots of water because I'm getting dry mouth. Pretty bad. And I think I'm going to move this stuff out there. So I'm sick of having to come in here, and I know the edge of my spawn chunk, so I'm going to make a couple of chests. Oh yeah, and I also want to make one of these. One more chest. So I can go like this. Actually, I need another chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a crafting table in there. Good. Crafting table. One thing that I've noticed that's kind of sneaky about life is you behave generally in a manner you don't realize. Ever get really upset with somebody because they're behaving in a certain way and you don't really understand it? And for me, sarcasm used to really bug the shit out of me. Really? Okay, sorry. Momentary lapse of whatever. Sarcasm used to bug the shit out of me. And I found out the reason why it did was that I myself is extremely sarcastic. And I am not proud of that about me. So, put some wheat in there. I should actually put this on the other side so it's closer to the wheat. I wasn't thinking. So when other people were sarcastic subconsciously in my depths of the inner brain here, I would get upset because I would see that behavior and it would upset me because I did not like that behavior in myself. And before I realized what was going on, I'm like, I did not think I was sarcastic at all. And when I was figuring this out, I'm like, dude, I'm not sarcastic, right? And the guy told me, Keith, you are one of the most sarcastic people I have ever known in my life. And it was the first time I had realized I was sarcastic. And I found out that is the reason why I hated sarcasm so much. It was a trait about myself that I hated about myself, but didn't even know I had that trait. It was just all in the, depths of my mind. And it's kind of weird like that. And I don't know. So when I get pissed off at people, I'm trying to figure out if this is something that I do, and that's why I'm upset about it. And there it is. Okay. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So be careful. 3, 4. Ooh, iron. So that is where the chickens are. So I'm going to eventually drop them down one. So that means I want the chest. Oh, I didn't even make it. Shoot. I want the chest right. No, I need to drop this down too. So I'm gonna get rid of this iron because that's what I do so well. Aha! I'm gonna put the chest there. And I am gonna cut all around this. Oh, I still gotta make it, you dumbass. So it is weird how life works. So pet peeves that you think you have about others may actually truly be pet peeves that you have about yourself. One thing I've learned over the years of self-discovery, I guess you could say. See, I am so messed up in the head that I've spent many years trying to figure it out. I even was a major in psychology in college. Anybody who takes psychology is trying to figure out something about themselves. True facts. So we place that there. Just trying to think of how I can do this without getting in trouble. I don't want the chickens to go everywhere. So, do I just put a hash slab there? Shoot. Should have thought about that. I'm not going to, actually. I'm just gonna make a stupid staircase till I have enough eggs to make a chicken cooker, which is basically all of this filled with... Ooh. Did the bunny just crash and burn? Did you just hurt yourself? I heard you go... Yeah, he's probably gonna jump off there and hurt himself too. Hi, chickies. So, yeah. That's the ticket. I hope I did that right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now just don't die in the... whatevers. I'm gonna put a little top on this. Have fun. I just took away your sunlight. See, if I feel like being mean, I'll just be mean to one of my chicken friends. So, next step, more farm building. Because what's life without farms? Okay. Fun, I guess. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. Because I'm actually going to extend this. I'm all over the place because I had so many things I want to do in this episode, and I just haven't really thought about it too much. I'm going to make some more of these, right? Is this how you do it? Yes. Okay, that's good. I'm actually going to make the plot now for the next farm place. So let me get rid of this. I don't need to get rid of that one. 2, 3. So I forget what I was talking about. Basically, just don't be a dick. If you don't want something done to yourself, don't do it to somebody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try not to do things because it seemed like the right thing to do with peer pressure. For real. I wasn't joking when I was saying that. There is a shit ton of peer pressure in high school. People are going to make you do things you don't really want to do, but you want to do it because it's going to make you fit in. Most of the times, those are people that do not follow the rules that I have hinted at in my life. And those are rules I don't always follow, but it makes me a better person in my head, which allows me to enjoy my own company a little better. And if you can't enjoy your own company, what's the sense? Three, four. I'm counting the four again. 2, 3, 4. Replace you. Oh, fuck. I do that all the time. So, yeah, is that right? Yeah, that should be right. So, I mean, I'm kind of lost for words, but what I'm getting at is life is really hard. There's going to be a lot of curveballs thrown at you. A lot of things you think you cannot handle. Sometimes you just got to step back and go, what the fuck? Well, if you start feeling overwhelmed with situations, you got to bring it down to its bare minimum so you can deal with a small section of it. And once you understand how you're dealing with that small... don't get in here. Once you understand how to deal with the small sections of it, the hard stuff comes a little easier. But if you're overwhelmed that you have, say, I'll take it in a way of your room is completely a mess and you got to clean it, and you know there's a ton of work and shit is everywhere and you just don't know where to begin. Well, instead of looking at the room as a whole, start with the bureau. Once you're done with the bureau, move on to the next part. Freaking creepers are attracted to me like magnets this episode, this week. Where did you come from? I didn't even see you. It's probably going to be... I probably walked right by it. I'll look at the video and go, how the hell did I miss him? Let's make a couple of more doors. Oh, completely lost my train of thought. 100%. Basically, if you are uncomfortable with doing something, don't do it. Usually you are right. I mean, I'm not saying if your parents tell you to do something, or your teacher, or your boss, yeah, do it. That's your job, kinda. But if you're at school and a kid's going, hey, smoke this cigarette, or else you're a loser, well, be a loser. Okay? It's as simple as that. Who cares if you're a loser? If that kid thinks you're a loser, well, guess what? That kid's a loser for not caring about who you are. Screw him. Yeah. To me, it's as simple as that. You never have to do what other people say, unless it's something you want to do. I mean, life sucks. It's not going to be fair. It's going to beat you up. And I have these things already planned on how to allow me to deal with it. And the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Sorry. Old commercial from the middle of the 80s. So, I'm trying to think of some other little device things that will be helpful. Because well, actually, this one's very cool. No matter how outcast you feel, no matter how bad things are going, how difficult life is handing you right at this moment, you're not alone. Believe me, if it's happening to you, it's happened to other people. Probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of other people. And all you have to do is ask for help. Look it up. I don't know. Go to Reddit if you're insecure. Type in how to deal with insecurity or things like that. There are a ton of really good people in the world, and there's a ton of really shitty people in the world. Just make sure you know when you're dealing with a shitty person and when you're dealing with a good person. And usually, if somebody has done something once to you that was very painful and sucky, and they say, I will change, I'll never do that again, guess what? People don't change. Move on. Find a new friend. I hate to say that, but it is true. If you're a girl and a guy cheats on you and says, I'm never going to cheat again, well, guess what? He's a cheater. He'll always be a cheater. He'll cheat on you again. You may not know about it when it happens, but eventually it will happen. Very rarely do people change. If you're in a relationship and somebody's hitting you and they say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never hit you again, guess what? They'll hit you again. So I'm, talked about some pretty negative things here. Kind of giving the idea that life is not cool. But in all actuality, people will. I just took a swig of water and I think it just went down my throat, as you heard. There are a lot of cool people out there, and if you need to find people you can trust and the people you can't, and figure it out pretty quick. Got one egg. I'm going to wait till that, now that that's growing, I'm just going to wait till that's all full. So I'm going to give some more stuff to these people, because I am a repopulator. Smell her butt. Oh, baby. And if you don't know, that's not how the birds and bees are done. You don't smell somebody's butt and there's a baby. Just so you know. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me just take a look at something. Oh. Now it's not too bad. Let's see if I'm getting any eggs at all. I'm not even going to be able to open this, am I? I don't really know how I'm going to be able to do this. So if I open that, chicken's right on the other side of that. So maybe I should have put down a second chest. Let me see. I can make another. I'm going to make another hopper just to get it out. One more. So I can just see the progress of this. I'm going to have to cut out most of that area again. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, definitely got to move where my home is. I don't like to sleep in this cave. It was just convenient at the time. Another thing is if you say you're gonna do something, do it, please. I'm gonna put the chest there. And can I? Oh. Might be helpful if I make the... Gonna have to get some sheep over here too. Well, I could use the cheaty method of doing it. I'll do that for now. What am I making? A hopper. Because when you cut these things down, we'll just put one of these down. When I finally get this all populated with reeds, I'm going to, when I chop them down, they tend to go into the water, but you can cover them like this, and I just have extra. I don't think anything will go in there, right? Oh, son of a sitch. Okay, I'm going to get a wool instead. I didn't think the products went into the water like that. So another thing that you want to do is, like what I was saying, is if you are putting your word down, follow through on it. You don't want to be known as one of those people that people can't count on. Is that going right? I think it is. Oh, look at that. 4 eggs. 5 eggs. I left them in there. Okay, good. Because being a disappointment to people is disappointing. So if you say that you're going to do something, freaking do it already. Just do it. Don't be a pain in the ass. If you say you're going to do something for a friend, help them move or something like that, don't chicken out at the last second, because with me, I'll remember that. And I won't want to try and count on you again, and I will think to myself, well, you know, this person does say he's my friend and said they were going to help me move, but when it push comes to shove, I don't want to be near the loudness. We can make the new home here, I guess.